Thomas Houck, multi-dimensional, 6'9", 215, the sophomore from New Oxford, Pennsylvania.
Nice fill here by Johnson.
Johnson, the back end, is really giving it to Houck, and the leaner is good.
Oh, touching it. Florida just out of sorts offensively against this defense of Auburn.
We have more turnovers combined this half than we had the entire first half.
Very strategic by Bruce, though. Once he gives it up, don't give it, let him get it back.
Feed the post. Johnson gets inside for two. 6 on 2-point tries. They are 0 of 2 from downtown.
And without Broom, though, you can really button up, stay at home on the shooters, hoping Fiddler and others can contain Johnson.
Johnson rises up, and Richardson, lane opens up, and a clean block. Johnson looking for the angle. He's got it.
How about that? The big
half, but they're not. They've been down before. This is a team that's resilient and certainly only down 8. They're going to stay in here and keep fighting.
And their depth will wear out opponents.
Very true.
We'll see how it plays out over the final 15. Johnson to Danny Wolf and the Michigan Wolverines.
They got to get back into their normal action. They've not run the half-court flex at all. Cross screens.
Off the ricochet. Auburn retains it. Broom on a kick. Johnson 10 to shoot.
Gale, a really good defender, too.
He digs in defensively. Johnson, the turnaround. Splash.
Good defense, as you said.
And you get all this attention.
Every year we say, where were you?
And they keep it rolling here.
His hands. 2 threes already. Creighton in front. McAndrew's got a quick 6. Just knocking down 2 contested 3-pointers. Chaney Johnson. Backing his way in. Chaney Johnson elevates and scores.
That work one-on-one because you're more hesitant to peel down, help inside, and give up more threes.
Well, you heard Bruce Pearl. They can't beat us from 2. They can beat us from...
Guarding the weak side of the floor is going to be critical. Also, what Creighton does, they do a lot of screening to the weak side. Beautiful pass inside.
Johnson inside, catch and finish. He's got 6 rebounds, 2 of those offensive.
Broom's presence is opening up opportunities for his team. May not be scoring a lot from that perspective, but he still is having a positive effect on what Auburn is doing in this game.
Shot clock down to 7. Here's Johnson now. Johnson lays it in.
You see, he got a smile on his face, so evidently must be good to go.
Inside, strong finish by Chaney.
Coaches want to get old and stay old. Beautiful pass inside. Bedford
got his own.
Yep.
Chaney Johnson, the senior. Johnson in the center of the wheel. He's getting a lot of touches here, and he is delivering.
Another good play drawn up by Coach Malik out of the timeout.
So turnaround by Chaney Johnson and has not returned to this one. Once again, Johnson's got it deep. Johnson rises up. The jump hook is good.
Single day, and he's been that way since he first got to Tennessee 4 years ago from Long Island, New York. Yeah, you don't have to ever say giddy up to Zakai Ziegler.
Chris Moore into the game for Auburn. Darlin Stone, Dubar, Cade Phillips for Tennessee. And the open 3 will go. Padula driving on Jones. Got caught underneath the bucket, and here comes Auburn. Broom the screen. Johnson open for 3. Yes. Oh, what a great
rage, baby. We've seen that rage. And I'm telling you, he's going to make an NBA roster, and he won't be a problem coming off the bench in terms of hurting some teams.
Stevenson wasn't looking when Johnson received the pass, and he throws it up.
Coming off of a 19-point loss on the road in Gainesville on Saturday, the Gators finished with a 9-0 run. Florida's passing big men did a fantastic job out of the A&M double teams. That'll be a challenge for the Tigers tonight. Step through, Johnson finishes on the other side. Such an alley. Auburn trailed by 18 in the first half. Came back to win. Minute to play in the first half. Kelly whistles it inside to Johnson. And they'll get Washington for goaltending.
That's what you have to do.
Tough twos, taking away angles. Number one team in the country, clicking on all cylinders early.
Yeah, and Jimmy, it's a team that knows how to play to the crowd. A very emotional team on the floor. Cardwell looked right at the student section after that block and the third turnover for Ole Miss. They go inside to him. A little handoff, and that's a flush. Chaney Johnson. That went in. It was deflected in. It might have been deep. Last 90 seconds. Murray. No. And a fairly easy rebound with a box out by Johnson. They give Broom a little baseline. He finds the cutter. Johnson who elevates.
Here's that full court press that to me flipped the game in the first half for Ole Miss. Auburn was a little sloppy with it at times.
Cardwell out of the game, Chaney Johnson in the game, and he has the ball now. Penetrates, and another bull into the lane, and a bucket.
Between he and Obby, they are the energy orchestrators. This building's worth easily 8 or 10 points to Auburn.
Nice pass, and the alley-oop again. Wow. Mazzara.
Lost the way the ACC is situated right now, whereas the SEC, I would argue, hey, I'd rather have quad one opportunities night in, night out.
Georgia mixes it up defensively, shows a little bit of zone for the first time. They go back to man now. Chaney Johnson with the fadeaway two. He just came in, clinging to a 4-point lead.
Probably the most difficult look he's had all night, but clutch at the end of the shot clock.
Auburn only scored 67 points in its midweek win against Arkansas. This has been an offense not as efficient as we've seen, and Chaney Johnson.
It's the number one team in the country on their home territory.
Two winningest active coaches in the SEC in terms of conference wins. Year 11 for Pearl at Auburn, went to a Final Four in 2019. Chaney Johnson here in the second half. Broom spinning and missed it, but it's batted in by Brazil for Arkansas. Midway point of the second half. Knocks.
Countless time. Great job, reverse pivot, and attacking that outside leg or more.
Richmond basically doubling his season average with 8 points so far in the game. Lob, throw down, Johnson. Cardwell 3, Auburn 4 for 22. Auburn hasn't made a 3 this half, yet has a 6-point lead. In the high post, it's Johnson backing down the defense, hits the shot, and a foul. Chance at a 3-point play. Arkansas has made its last 4 shots. It helps when you're getting them right at the rim. They've got 9 steals in the game. Johnson driving. And he cans another one. What a second.
Under 18 a game. He's 14 of 35 from the field. Chaney Johnson hits the 3. Shot clock running down. Stevenson. And the rebound to Baker Mazzara. Excellent defensive possession for Auburn. They kept Alabama out of the paint. Good pass. Very pretty two-man game between Alabama. Very fortunate. Nelson can't get it to go. I think he thought he was going to get contact from Broom, and Broom just matadored it at the end. He took off from too far out. Frenetic pace, but no points in the last couple of trips. Johnson, the jumper over Amori. Bad angle. Alabama shooting better than 48% on the season, just 32% here today, including 2 for 14 from three-point range. Johnson open again and hits a 15 for Baker Mazzara. At the other end, Johnson the defense, Diabate the miss. Numbers for Auburn. Johnson tough catch and the finish. And as well.
Boy, Fish, I thought that ball was last touched by Auburn. The Tigers get it back. Chaney Johnson, the turnaround with a jump hook. Where everybody on that end of the arena was going bonkers as a result of the call. And the last time Chaney Johnson with a jump hook was able to cash in. Speaking of Johnson, he'll do it again with a bounce.
And that's resilience. I think it's a resilient basketball team. Now, they started to turn Auburn over, but they responded by making this game more physical. They realized they weren't going to out-talent Auburn or out-athleticize Auburn, so they became the more physical, gritty, something-to-prove team.
Chaney Johnson forces that one up.
Graduate senior versus the freshman. Easy money.
You can feel Mignon's energy after every play that he makes. He had moments against number 6 Tennessee like that as well. Late. Johnson for three.
Keeping the game under control.
That's grown man basketball under the rim tonight between Carey and Broom. Pettiford. Johnson, a monster step. Late.
Johnson at the power forward position. They're much quicker defensively, so they're able to switch and match up much better than when you have two bigs, Chaney Broom and Dylan Caldwell.
Auburn has responded. Chaney Johnson certainly has and does again. MJ Collins. Carey. Broom comes away with it. Auburn back in front by 6 and with possession.
Chaney Broom has a mismatch against Tyler Nickel if they can get the basketball inside. Chaney Johnson's been hot, though. He can go by.
Well, he's feeling it. You can sense it. Against Carey. The hesitation and the jump hook.
Gymnasium going again back into it. It has to start on this end defensively.
Auburn's been red hot from the floor in the second half. 73% from the floor. That has been the difference in this comeback after trailing 45-42. Right out of the locker room, Chaney Johnson. Early stages of the second. They have found a way and trying to finish this one out in strong fashion again.
Well, you see Tahad Pettiford at the point guard, but this all started with Denver Jones, number 2 in blue. 21st career 20-point outing for Denver Jones. He's played one of his best games in an Auburn uniform.
A season high in terms of SEC play for that man, Chaney Johnson.
The students started lining up immediately following the conclusion of the game Tuesday night against Oklahoma for this big game. Another top 10 matchup here on the Plains inside Neville Arena. Tahad Pettiford has checked in. Chaney Johnson as well for the Tigers. And Chaney Broom already has 3 assists and 2 blocks in this game. Johnson, who